start every video with that world famous smile. I'm back at you once again. I put out a little short video just to play around with, but we're making the last mason jars because I got 64 ounce mason jars. So that's half a gallon mason jars. I got one over here already started. I think this is started with the celery. So here's mason jars over here. Then we'll add some cayenne peppers. Now this time I do admit I didn't get enough parsley, and I did not get any cilantro enough. So, or maybe it's cilantro I had, but I didn't have any parsley. So what I've been doing, so this is my version of it, I actually added chia seeds. So I actually like that. One, I don't think I've been getting enough fiber. And anybody understands what I mean by that. So I haven't getting enough fiber. Then I've been putting a lot of ginger in this. I like ginger. But the best thing to do when you're dealing with a juicer is really got to prep. A lot of it is prepping. You want your fruit to be as fresh as possible. There's the ginger. And you want to prep. Prep. So that's basically what I'm doing now. I'm basically doing the prepping part. Because once it gets with the juicer, I don't have that that one that you see everybody's got now. Look, my juicers, I don't even want to move this camera just to mess around with it, but here it is. Very simple. Man, I got it for, I think, on sale, Amazon, under $80. So it's 2 cucumbers, which I did more than 2 cucumbers, because these cucumbers are smaller than the last ones I got. But it's 2 cucumbers, 7 green apples, and like I say, a lot of this stuff you're gonna have to cut down a little bit more. Then they want a bushel, a little bushel of what is it, cilantro, and a little thing of parsley. So you want the fresh stuff, not in the little squeeze stuff. So, and since I don't have a actually, I'll probably do is hidden. It's in one of these boxes. I've moved. It's in a box somewhere, but I don't have the apple core. So I'm kind of cutting these and then taking a little piece off of it. You don't want to eat the seeds because they say apple seeds have some cyanide in it. So we don't want to be doing all that. And I know somebody's going to come on here in about 3 years and say, yeah, I saw this video. You say apple seeds has cyanide in it. You have to eat at least 25 or 100 apples. I was like, that's why I said that, because usually I would be using my apple core. And just skip this part, and I didn't see it while I was shopping yet, and I haven't kept focused enough to stay on Amazon and buy it. So but I know I have one. I gotta look in this other storage area. I think it's more available than I think. I don't think it's in my big storage. But I'm just prepping. The 7 apples, 1 whole stalk of celery. However you clean your vegetables. Yes, I would recommend cleaning your vegetables. Clean them off the best way you know how. There's tons of videos on YouTube showing you that. That's where I learned. You know. So yeah. Getting that little piece of green apple and eating it. Tastes good. You know what's so funny is, before I did this, I can't even tell you the last time I ate a freaking green apple. And green apples are delicious. So, just remember, people, that in the apple is the more the fiber. When you're juicing, you're really cutting a lot of that stuff out. But there's a reason for the juice. Because the juice is just the nutrients you need as you're trying to cleanse down. So we'll take this over here, right behind it. We'll move this camera over here now. I'm going to start this part of it. So, the juicer is loud, but it's not really loud, just grinding. So, let me make enough of it. I guess it is loud. Whenever it's grinding up stuff like that, that's the ginger just going in there. So you already know the ginger is going to be a little bit more harder. They got the little pusher. So got my cucumbers, got everything just mixed up in here with it. And then once it gets a certain amount of juice, open up the little thing, let the juice pour out, and then I'll transfer that over here. So that's enough right there. I'll show you how much. That ain't even the whole thing. Let me do all of that I just put in and show you how much is given. Is yielding out of the juice. Take this thing out and put here. Put that up there for a minute. So let me show you how much juice that just gave out of this machine. This Yahki Awakened's Geo Genetic Juice. Right there. That's how much that gave. Pour this over here. So at this time, this ain't the perfect situation I got because the counter is different. I got this next to my sink and I got a little thing in here grabbing stuff, but look, it's working. It's working. Let's raise this, see if I can raise it up higher so we can see more of a different angle. Yeah, let's raise that up. You see that? And telescopic. All right. So what I'm going to do over here, I'm going to take my cayenne pepper, go ahead and mix it in there now. Yes, like I said, I'm using chia. Putting some chia seeds in here. So here it is right here. I got to put these seeds up. Keep them in the freezer. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I haven't seen anything saying I shouldn't. But I'll mix it first. So I got the chia seeds, the cayenne pepper in here now. And then the rest will slowly make its way in here. I see I have to mix this because the chia seeds will go to the bottom. I don't know why I thought I had needed that for some reason. So now we'll keep doing this. I really need to, while I'm doing this, I kind of multitask. I'll start, oh Lord, just drop some stuff. I'm gonna eat that. So this is the hardest thing in here is the ginger right now. But the rest is cucumbers and green apples. You would usually have some, you do the whole things of parsley and oregano, not oregano, but parsley and cilantro by themselves. But this thing is basically about to bust. Trying to pull out my celery for my clean water. Get ready to cut that up. Apple cores. Now, anybody has a good garden, they would know they got some excellent mulch, because this stuff is organic. So every so often you gotta push this down because this stuff will hold. I open up the little gate down there. Let it go again. I like to clean up as I go, so I'm one of those people. So like at the very end, everything ain't just dirty and I'm cleaning up. So get some more of this, and then I'm gonna start cutting this celery. All right, and down here at the prepping the celery, it's already chopped up a little, so I just need to get it chopped up more, because when I first started doing this, I noticed that the celery became very tricky. I'm gonna have to dump this juice because there's gonna be a lot coming out of there in a minute. Get out this. I noticed with the celery, it became pretty difficult to get the celery. Shoot, I actually got way more stuff than I think. Actually, I'm gonna hold off on this because I may not have enough room in that for the second, because I did put extra in here. Seeds down there. Apple, ain't that much celery left in here. Wash my hands off. This thing is done. Look at that. Oh, close that up. That's a lot of juice. See that? Oh, this thing's on, man. You wouldn't think a mason jar this size would fill up like this, but it ain't gonna take a whole nother cup. So I need to make sure I was getting that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drink some of this in my NutriBullet in a minute. Finish off the stuff, mostly celery and stuff. No, but there's some cucumbers and apples in here. I'm gonna kind of not mess with those. This is 14 minutes of this video. You know, I almost forgot I was doing a video. Like, somehow my mind just reminded, hey, you know you're actually doing a video right now? Oh, yeah, I need to take these I have some seeds over here. This countertop off. Oh yeah, that's enough in there. Like I say, all this stuff remaining is just gonna be in some juice that I'm gonna make basically for myself right now. Look how that parsley look. Do that. I know somebody's gonna say, damn, turn that juicer off. Please forgive me. That's what happens when you're multitasking. You're not supposed to multitask like that. So let that out. Yeah, this is probably it in that container right there. Then we put the rest in my NutriBullet, put avocado to it, and drink it. I know you, what? Did he say, oh God, did he just say he's gonna put some juice into an avocado and oh God, oh no, what are we gonna do? Oh Lord, Undertaker, Undertaker, did you hear what he just said? Undertaker, damn, that was right at it. I wouldn't have thought that much of what you call it would have caught that. Wouldn't have thought that at all, man. So, like I say, I got a little bit more, and we're gonna cut this video short. Well, short, 20 minutes short. So there it is. Look at that. That's your extractor. Now, some people think, look at that. They think, oh, that's pretty. It's not dry, but it could probably be compressed, more juice out of it. Some people want every little bit of juice they can get. So I understand that. And we got the leftovers here, and look at the famous picture. So I do understand. But I'm just going to do what I'm doing. And thanks for Mr. Yahki putting this out, which I hadn't seen his videos in a minute. It's so weird that I hadn't seen a lot of his videos. Usually just pop up on my thing a lot. Haven't seen his videos, but a lot of people are doing his juice right now. So, hey, we're going to keep it going on my part. I got a 3-day supply of this now. So that's 34 ounces I could drink in 3 days. We got Juneteenth coming up on this this Thursday, so hopefully if I could get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday going, and then eat some ungodly food on Juneteenth, Thursday, we'll be okay. But hey, we're drinking it. We got to do 3 days of juice, and that would be awesome to continue it more. So look, we take it as we go. I enjoyed doing this. This is pretty cool. I think this juice is pretty good. I've got another one I'm thinking about getting and do both of them at the same time, but we just got to get totally into this juicing. All right. Until next time, people, as I leave you with a smile.